What's up, guys? Welcome back. I do have a movie review to bring you for Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, but before I do that, I wanted to talk about something that came out last night and completely halted my plans, and that is the trailer for Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. I've been told that in the UK, where I currently live, the film is called Salazar's Revenge or something along those lines, but I'm going to call it Dead Men Tell No Tales because that's the first I've heard of it and that's what it says on the official trailer. So whatever the name is, right now it's Dead Men Tell No Tales. So I saw the trailer. It's a very short trailer, about a minute long, and it gives almost no context, but it was pretty cool. Now, I am a fan of the franchise. I really love the character of Captain Jack Sparrow. I have a little Captain Jack right here. I don't know if you can see him. But I am a fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise up till the fourth movie, and then the fourth movie sort of... It didn't do it so much for me. I love the opening. I love the whole Jack Sparrow, sort of being Jack Sparrowish towards the king and all that sort of stuff leading up to what we actually got. But in the end, it sort of fell flat because I know they got rid of Will and Elizabeth, and it was like, okay, I guess this movie's going to be more focused on Jack and more on his story. But then they had another like love story plot, but this time it was different because it had a mermaid, but it really wasn't different. It was the same thing we'd already seen a million times in a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and we wanted to see more Jack, and we did get more Jack, I guess, but we didn't get as much Jack as I would have liked, sort of. You get what I'm saying. And I want this one to be more focused around him being a pirate. But it's just, we've got to wait to see more to figure out whether they're actually going to do that. But in this movie, you've got Javier Bardem, and what I love about Javier Bardem in this trailer, he came out and he was all menacing like, but what I love is that Javier Bardem's such a likable actor. And I love the fact that he's always cast as a bad guy. Like, he's a likable guy that you like to hate. And that's what I really like. Like Skyfall, No Country for Old Men. He was such a scumbag, but you just loved seeing him on screen because his performance is always so captivating. And even in this really short trailer, he really did, he pulled me in. And I wanted to see more from him. Kind of disappointed there was no Jack in this trailer. What we get is a drawing of Captain Jack and a guy who looks, well, exactly like Orlando Bloom. And I know that Will Turner's been confirmed to be in this movie, played by Orlando Bloom. He's coming back. I don't know if Keira Knightley's going to return. I really hope she does eventually. But I have a feeling that a lot of people are speculating that this is his son. I don't know if it's been confirmed or not. I haven't read up about that properly. But if it is, I can totally see that working. But that means that a lot of years must have passed because the last movie came out with Will in 2007, which is only 9 years, and his son was like very young in that movie, so it must have been more than 9 years that have passed if that is his son. But I guess they don't have to go with order as in the last time we saw them. They can make more years go past and make the characters look older with makeup and everything, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Last we saw of Jack, he was sort of trying to resurrect the Black Pearl. And I do want to see the Black Pearl back on the screen. We don't get any sort of sign that we are getting the Black Pearl and we're going to see the Black Pearl. But I would very much like to see the Black Pearl back again, because why tease it if we're not going to get it? Now, I feel like Javier Bardem will give a very good performance, but I don't know if he will be as good a villain as Davy Jones, because Davy Jones was just the top sort of tier of Pirates villains, as well as Captain Barbossa, who was in the last movie, and I don't know if he's in this movie, but if he's not, I want to see him, because in the last movie, best part of the movie. The scenes of him and Jack, best parts of the movie, and if Barbossa's not in this movie, I'll be slightly disappointed, because that's the sort of stuff I want to see. I want to see pirates interacting with other pirates. I want to see Jack throw down with Captain Salazar, and I want to see him sort of go to Barbossa for help, and have these two sort of taking out this pirate overlord. That would be so cool. But as it stands, I don't know what we're getting. Nobody knows what we're getting. So this trailer, it really leaves a lot to your imagination, but it feels like it's going to be a lot darker, which is something I think we need from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. It's something that the last movie failed to do. We haven't had a Pirates movie for 5 years. It'll be 6 years by the time this one comes out. So, I want to see more of that darkness and more of that sort of... I don't necessarily want it to be gritty. I want it to have humour. But the last one just sort of really failed to capture what the first two sort of captured. The third one started to fall apart, and then by the fourth it was just like, can we just give up? But after seeing this trailer, I don't want to give up. I want to see more, and I want to enjoy the Pirates franchise again. And I feel like with a person like Javier Bardem on board, and maybe by bringing back Orlando Bloom, they can go back to what was originally so loved about the original movies. So yeah, quite a short sort of summary on this trailer, but what I get from it is that it has a dark, ominous tone. Javier Bardem's going to have a central role. We may be getting quite a bit from Will Turner, and that Captain Jack has been doing some bad things over the last, well, 5 years. So I'm looking forward to this movie. I want to see what they can do with this movie. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you're excited for Pirates of the Caribbean 5, or do you think the franchise is, as the title suggests, dead? So I'll see you guys in the next video.